What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the artist series, and today we'll be using Uzi's logo. If you can see that, it's hard to see. It is white and it is a transparent background. So the UZ popped out very nicely. I'm going to clean up this wavetable and I'll be right back. But if you want to know what the song sounds like, skip to the end of the video, hear the final product, or just download the preset. Or if you're already on our list, go check Dropbox because this preset is in there. So let me clean up this wavetable. Alright, so I cleaned up the wavetable. I picked about, I think, 4 wavetables, maybe 5, and then morphed it. And then added this wavetable to, or the LFO to the wavetable position and pitched it up an octave. I also did the LFO on the chorus like barely anything for, and gave me like this Mario effect. Or Yoshi or whatever, any of those games, you know. They all kind of have these type of sounds, so I like it about right there. I'm gonna see what we can create out of this. It might just be a cool sound effect or something. Yeah, who knows what we'll create with this one. It's gonna be an interesting sound, to say the least. Alright, so I put the filter on just to clean it up a little bit, not be so harsh. And then same with the noise. Let me show you what the noise sounds like. Literally just filling out the sound in the background. And then the filter, so without it, just kind of cleans up the high end and gives it a little more, morph to the sound. That's it for the front side. I'm going to go to the effects and try to, give this some life. It is a weird sound. It's not going to be like a main sound. It's going to be more like an effect or something. But that's okay, You still need to create all different types of sounds. You can't just have all bass patches and make great music. Alright, so I finished out this sound and it kind of ended up like a siren or something similar to that. You'll see what I mean by the time we get to the end of it. So I did some different things on the distortion that I normally don't do. Here's our sound. It will get way louder by the end of this. So we turn on the distortion, but we do the bandpass, and right around 831.4, we turn the drive all the way up, and the mix just under, say, 75%. And that's where it kind of like gave it that siren sound, really changed it from there. Then we did the hyperdimension, a little bit on the size and mix, but a lot on the mix of the hyper, which we normally don't do. And that really gave it some new life. It made it even more like a siren, right? And then I just compressed it a little bit, just right where it started clipping past the 0. And then the reverb, I believe I pulled the decay down in 2 seconds and the size down, maybe up a little bit from the default, and then controlled it with the mix and the LFO. Then last but not least was the EQ frequency, just cleaning up the low end and adding a little Q morph. Really, you can't tell, but you could tell it does scoop out some of the low end. You really can't hear the Q too much, but it sounds good the way it was. So I kept it. Make sure it's on mono and legato. And that is the sound that we made out of Uzi's logo. So as you're hearing it, it's like a siren, right? But if you go to turn up the, let's put on the reverb. Say you put the reverb up a bit. And then you could start treating it like a pluck, or like a trap pluck. Too much reverb. Let's pull this down. So you want to stop it like right when it gets up to the high end of the reverb. But then you could, if you get it just right and resample it, now you have a stab, and you could write like a trap beat off that stab, pluck, whatever. But it's like a siren. You could start layering this in the background, have your basses on top or something, and put like a dirty wobble underneath, following that, and then you layer them, and then you get a big full sound. So this isn't so much like a standalone sound unless you treat it as a pluck stab for like trap or something, but it's more of like a layer effect sound. So something cool, something different. Again, Serum is capable of doing some crazy stuff, and just when you think you know it all, you don't. You keep going, and then all of a sudden you get a siren like this. So we're saving this in here in the artist series. We're just gonna put this one as Siren because, hey, you see Siren. A little play off of Uzi, UC, Siren. We'll save that in there, and that's for you to download. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Click that thumbs up, and we will talk to you in the next video. Peace.